Here we are. Where is it? So the presentation is here. I think it will appear in several seconds. So today we are going to speak about family conflicts. Where is it? Okay, and we'll start with the beginning. So family conflicts, and we are going to revise the present perfect tense with the specific words. This is the tense markers, yet, just, already, and this is based on English file, pre-intermediate file OB. Видно презентацию?
Да, видно.
Okay.
Да, видно.
I see. So first of all, some comments on the previous task, the video task. So the task was to speak about online shopping, and my comments on this is that it is good that you have experience of buying online, and this process is familiar to you. I mean that, so it's always very interesting to speak about what you already know. То есть хорошо, что у вас есть опыт такой покупок онлайн, и вы с этим знакомы, и всегда приятно поговорить о том, что вы знаете. Some people, I still understand that they read from the screen, so do not read from the screen. Не надо было читать с экрана, и когда подобные задания я вам задаю, the task, it's better to study, to remember, and then to retell, to speak, looking in the camera. Всегда лучше как-то заучить, запомнить какой-то текст и потом уже рассказывать его, глядя в камеру. Когда вы читаете с экрана, то это всегда заметно. And some comments on pronunciation, произношение. So, for example, this phrase, many people prefer, the stress is on prefer, ударение на второй слог падает. Вот, то есть некоторые на первый слог почему-то делали. Prefer. Then major chain stores, major, мажор, да, major, главные сетевые магазины. The next is use the site, даже такое слово, которое часто встречается, use, в некоторых случаях неправильно произносили. Then personal details. По-русски мы говорим детали, ударение на второй слог, по-английски details. Then delivery address. А здесь наоборот. По-русски говорим адрес, ударение на первый слог, по-английски на второй слог ударение должно быть address. Then payment. Вторая буква A. Она так и читается, payment. Second column. Второй столбик пошел. Item. The first is item. Then choose. Then expiry date. Вот слово expiry тоже вызвало сложности у некоторых. Expiry date. Wait. Тоже простейшее слово. Wait. Вторая буковка A. Поэтому слово так и читается. Wait. And finally. Also very simple and easy to pronounce. Finally. Okay, pay attention to these words. And we are moving to the next slide. So the question is, what can drive you mad? What does it mean, drive you mad? So you know the word I hate. Hate is the opposite of like, love. Слово противоположное по значению глаголу like и love. Hate means ненавидеть. And so when people say I hate, когда люди говорят I hate, мне не нравится, they can use the idiomatic expression. Они могут использовать вот для усиления эмоционального эффекта такой фразеологический оборот. It drives me mad. Это сводит меня с ума. То есть то, что я не люблю. So Drive me mad means to upset, расстроить, irritate, раздражать, annoy, тоже вызывать раздражение. So there are a couple of examples here, примеры. Stop shouting. You drive me mad. Перестань кричать. Ты сводишь меня с ума. То есть мне это не нравится. Or road traffic in Almaty drives me mad. Движение на дорогах в Алматы тоже вызывает у меня раздражение, сводит меня с ума. So, and the question is, what can drive you mad? What can drive you mad? Who can answer this question? Madhyar? Can you speak about this? Yes. Or you are very patient and nothing can drive you mad? Who can say something? Camila? Yes.
I think number of guests can drive me mad at our house.
I see. Sometimes, yes, it's irritating. Okay. Any more ideas?
Monotonous reading drive me mad.
I see. Do you like reading?
No.
You don't like. I see. Okay. Other gentlemen, what can drive you mad?
Stop
Arsenij.
waiting
Yes?
when I wait. This drives me mad.
Okay, waiting drives you mad. I see. Okay, there are a lot of things that can drive us mad. Okay, and if we move to the next slide, we can see some extracts from a magazine article. And so parents of teenagers wrote to a magazine to tell us what drives them mad. Родители подростков написали в журнал то, что им не нравится в отношении их детей и подростков. And so the task is to read the magazine article and complete it with these verbs. You can see there are some gaps. Здесь пропуски есть, и нам нужно их заполнить. So the verbs are changes, менять, cleaned, чистить, убирать, does делать, leaves оставлять, makes делать, take брать, and tidies убирать, прибираться. So here are some of the top hates. Самые такие популярные вещи, которые раздражают людей. So let us read these short ideas, short extracts. Camila, number 1, please.
He never makes his bed. If I make it, I find strange things in it, like dirty socks, SDS without their boxes.
So, make his bed, убирать постель. Yeah? Okay. And strange things that странные вещи она находит в его постели, как dirty socks, грязные носки и какие-то диски. I see. Okay. And so let us read number 2. Let's listen to Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali?
In his room, it's always a mess. The floor is covered with empty Coke cans, more dirty stuff.
I missed. What did you say in the gap? Какой глагол здесь вы использовали? Я что-то не услышала. He never...
Cleaned.
Cleaned, this is the verb in the past simple. Это глагол в прошедшем времени. А нам нужно...
Tidies.
Tidies. He never tidies his room. Он никогда не прибирается в комнате. Mess. Она всегда в беспорядке. empty Coke cans. И на полу валяются пустые банки из-под колы и опять же носки. Okay. And if we move to the next slide. Yeah, we move to the next slide. Так, что-то у меня не получается. Ага, okay. So number 3, let's listen to Арсений. Read it.
She
Wet towels. What is towel? Towel. Кто помнит? Что это за часть, предмет такой? Do you know bathroom? Bathroom?
Towel это полотенце.
Yes. Yes, towel, полотенце, bathroom, ванная комната. Он оставляет мокрые полотенца, Арсений.
да.
Как мы это скажем? Или она, да? She
leaves wet towels on the bedroom floor and doesn't pick them up.
И не подбирает их. То есть упало полотенце, так оно и валяется. Okay. So number 4, let's listen to Kemal.
She walks around the house eating food without play, usually just after I wipe
The floor. То есть она ходит по дому, eating food, и ест какую-то еду without a plate, без тарелки. Usually, обычно, сразу после того, как я помыла пол. Какой здесь глагол? Cleaned the floor. Так, Кемаль, еще одно предложение. She
then says sorry, which and
Angelic
smile.
И затем она говорит извини с ангельской улыбкой. Okay. And number 5, Madhyar, please.
He has breakfast, lunch, and dinner at home, but he never does the washing up.
То есть он завтракает, обедает дома, но никогда не моет посуду. Do the washing up. He never does the washing up. Okay, so here are some of the ideas that drive parents mad about the behavior of their teenagers. And if we move to the next slide, yes, we have some more ideas. Yer Sultan, please, number 6.
When she comes into the living room, she always takes the channel on the TV, usually when I'm watching my favorite program.
Окей. Когда она заходит в гостиную, она всегда что делает? The channel on the TV.
Change the channel on the TV, usually when I'm watching my favorite program.
Да, она переключает канал, обычно, когда я смотрю свою любимую программу. Окей, so and number 7, Camila.
We bought a dog for him because he promised to take it for a walk every day. Guess who always does it?
Купили ему собаку, потому что он обещал водить ее на прогулку каждый день. Догадайтесь, кто это делает. Okay, these things are familiar to us. Все это нам знакомо. And so, which of these things are a problem in your house and why? Do you have similar problems, for example, with housework, работа по дому, with TV or computer, with pets, домашние питомцы, with food, the bathroom or homework, какие-то домашние работы, имеется в виду по учебе? Yes, Camila says yes. What kind of problems do you have? What do you do?
Housework or homework.
What's the problem with the housework?
Some people in my house like a little piggies.
And
Because
do
of
you
it.
do you have piggies in your house?
No. We
I
are happy people, but sometimes they are look like piggies, a little piggies.
I see. Mhm. And what do they do? Why do you say that they behave like piggies? What do you do? What do they do?
They don't clean after yourself,
After themselves. Mhm.
after themselves. When they eat, they are not washing after themselves their dishes.
In English, it's better to say do washing up. По-русски говорим мыть посуду, wash the dishes. По-английски do washing up или просто wash up.
Okay.
I see. Okay. Gentlemen, do you have any problems in your house with these things?
No.
No problems. Yes. Do you do any housework?
Yes.
Yeah,
I see. Okay. It's very good that you help around the house. Очень хорошо, что вы по дому помогаете. Okay, and if we move to the next slide, so we can see the names of housework, household chores, домашние хлопоты, домашние дела. The task is to match the phrases to the photos. The first phrase here is clean the floor. What's the name of what's the number of the picture?
Number 7.
Number 7.
Number 7, мыть полы. Do the ironing.
Что такое ironing?
Ironing. Iron – это железо. And iron also утюг. Do the ironing.
6.
Number
Number
6.
6. Mhm. Do the shopping.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Mhm. Do the vacuuming or hoovering. Do the vacuum or hoovering. Where is it? Here it is. Number
9.
Why 9? 10.
Oh,
Yes,
it's 10.
10. It's interesting that so in English it can be do the vacuuming or do hoovering. Hoover is the name of the brand that produces vacuum cleaners. Это название бренда, который производит пылесосы. Вот как мы с вами говорили, например, Xerox по-русски это название, то есть делать ксерокопию. Xerox – это название бренда, который производит копировальные аппараты. Также и Hoovering – это название бренда, который пылесосы делает. So the next is do the washing. Do the washing.
1.
Number 2. Вот как раз
Yes.
wash. Здесь это стирка. Do the washing. This is number 2. And do the washing up is
8.
number 8. Yes. Мыть посуду. Do the washing up. Dust the furniture. Dust the furniture. Where is it? So number 13. She has some specific tool. Такая вот метелочка. Стирать пыль с мебели. Dust the furniture. The next is lay the table. It's already done. Number 1. Накрывать на стол. Lay the table. And here in the brackets you can see the opposite of lay the table is clear the table. Clear the table, убирать со стола. So then load the dishwasher. Load the dishwasher. This is number 15. Do you see? Load загружать посудомоечную машину. And the opposite of load the dishwasher is unload the dishwasher. То есть выгружать из стиральной машины, из посудомоечной машины посуду. Make lunch or dinner.
14.
Yes. Приготовить обед. Then the next is make the bed. Make the bed.
Number 4.
Number 4. То есть убирать постель. Make the bed. Pick up dirty clothes. Pick up.
18.
This is pick up dirty clothes. 11.
11.
Да, подобрать с пола, например, подобрать, поднять грязную одежду. Okay, from the floor, for example. Put away your clothes. Put away your clothes. Put away your clothes. Which number is it?
Number 5.
Yes, убрать одежду свою. Take out the rubbish. Take out the rubbish.
15.
12, yes. He is carrying the rubbish bags. То есть выбросить, вынести мусор. And tidy your room. Tidy your room. What is tidy your room? Number 9. Yes, прибраться в комнате. Okay, so do remember these phrases because you will need them while doing your home task, because the home task will be to speak about your household chores. Домашнее задание нужно будет сделать, записать видео с рассказом о том, что вы делаете и как вы делаете дома. Okay, and so we move to the next slide. Yes, so here we need to complete the phrases with a verb from the list. Clean, clear, do, make, pick up, put away, tidy. Ну, вот эти, это то же самое, те же самые фразы. So, for example, the first line is pick up dirty clothes. Подобрать грязную одежду. Камила, what do you think of... Что-то у меня переключается не туда.
A.
Just a minute. Decide. Ага. Так, окей. Okay, so number 2, please, Camila. The beds or dinner.
Так.
Which verb we need? Какой глагол нам нужен?
Clean.
No.
Make.
Make the beds.
Make the bed. Да.
Вот у нас тут где это было? Make lunch, да? И про make the bed, то есть убрать постель, и make dinner, приготовить обед. То есть по-русски разные глаголы, по-английски то же самое. So, Madiyar, number 3, please.
Clean or tidy? Tidy.
Yes. Tidy your room and tidy your desk. Убраться в комнате и убраться на столе письменном, да? Окей, Ерсултан, please.
Clear.
Number 4.
Number 4. Clear the table after dinner.
Yes, убрать со стола после обеда. So, Кемаль, number 5.
The floor, the bathroom.
Какой глагол? Я не расслышала. Какой глагол мы здесь должны использовать?
Clean.
Yes. Clean the floor, clean the bathroom. Помыть полы или убраться в ванной комнате. Okay, the next, please, Мухаммед Али. Number 6.
Number 6. Clean the ironing, the washing up.
Какой глагол?
Clean.
No. Clean это чистить, убирать. А здесь do the ironing, do the washing up. То есть погладить утюгом одежду, например, и помыть посуду. And number 7, Арсений.
Put away.
Yes. Your clothes. Убрать свою одежду. Put away your clothes. Do remember the phrases. And if we move to the next slide here, we can see 4 pictures, and we are going to listen to short conversations, and the task is to understand which picture they are speaking about. Послушаем запись и постараемся разобраться, о какой картинке идет речь. So what can we see in the pictures? In the picture A, what can we see? Camila.
Tidy floor. Ой.
So what is there on the floor? Что там?
Towel.
Paper. Towel. Towel.
Towel. Yes, this is a towel. Okay. Okay, in picture B, what can we see? Picture B. What is the teenager doing?
Playing games.
I see. Okay, and we can see his father. In picture C, where is the man? In picture C, where is he? What is he doing? In the bathroom. He is taking having a shower, and so the woman is at the bathroom door. And picture D, where are they? These people, where are they?
In kitchen.
In the kitchen. And what is the boy doing? What is he doing?
He's eating.
Yes. Okay. Now let's. Okay. I think we'll just a minute. Start. Yes, we'll start listening, and you say if you hear or not. Вы скажете мне, слышно или нет. Так. Слышно? Слышно?
Нет.
Нет.
Вообще не слышно?
Вообще не слышно.
Не слышно? Совсем не слышно?
Нет.
Так, сейчас попробуем исправить. Как же нам это сделать? Должно быть слышно. Так, потому что здесь звук включен. Опять все зависло. Почему так? Зачем так? Окей. Так, сейчас попробуем исправить. Возвращаемся в демонстрацию экрана. И сюда возвращаемся, включаем звук. Добавить звук компьютера. Sharing the screen. Окей.
4.4.
Слышно?
1.
Да, слышно.
Have you finished yet? No, not yet. Well, hurry up. I'm going to be late for work.
Okay.
2.
C.
You've left a towel on the floor. Well, I haven't finished yet. Well, don't forget to pick it up. Okay. 3.
When are you going to do your homework?
I've already done it.
Really? When?
I did it on the bus this evening.
4. Can you get a plate for that sandwich? I've just cleaned the floor.
Okay. Oops. Sorry. Too late.
Okay. Which picture illustrates the first conversation?
C.
C, then
A.
number 2.
D.
A, 3.
A, B, D.
B, D. Yes, you're right. Okay. Now move to the next slide.
4.4.
Here we have the same conversations. I mean, we can see the script, and we are going to listen to the dialogues for the second time. And you can see that here we have several gaps, and we need to complete the dialogues with the past participle. Здесь нужно вписать глаголы в форме past participle, причастие прошедшего времени, то есть третья форма глагола. Давайте послушаем и постараемся понять, то есть что здесь пропущено.
4.4.
Слышно?
1.
Да.
Да, слышно.
Have you finished yet?
No, not yet.
Well, hurry up. I'm going to be late for work.
2.
You've left a towel on the floor.
Well, I haven't finished yet.
Well, don't forget to pick it up.
Okay.
3.
When are you going to do your homework?
I've already done it.
Really? When?
I did it on the bus this evening. 4.
Can you get a plate for that sandwich? I've just cleaned the floor.
Okay. Oops. Sorry. Too late.
Okay, what is missing in the first conversation? Have you
Finished yet?
finished yet? Have you finished yet? This is the present perfect of the verb finish, have finished. In number 2, in dialogue number 2, what is missing? A towel, about a towel on the floor.
Left.
Нет, это не те слова, которые здесь вот написаны. Другие. Какое слово здесь пропущено?
Take.
Оставлять. Оставлять. Leave, yes?
Leave.
So
Leave.
You've left a towel on the floor. Have lived. Ты оставила полотенце на полу. And then number 3. When are you going to do your homework? I've already
Done it.
Я уже сделал. Have done. Okay. On the bus. В автобусе он уже сделал. And number 4. I have just
Cleaned the floor.
Cleaned the floor. I've just cleaned the floor. Я только что помыла полы. И он говорит, oops, too late. It looks like he dropped something on the floor. Что-то у него упало на пол. Okay, so here we can see several words that are markers of the present perfect tense. Слова, которые часто используются с глаголами в present perfect, это just, already, yet. So the word already means, let's move here to the next slide. Yes, we have the more examples with already, just and yet. Already means something that was finished. Что-то было уже закончено. Переводится already уже. And here we have some examples. Do you want to see this film? No, I've already seen it 3 times. Хочешь посмотреть фильм? Нет, я уже 3 раза его посмотрел. То есть already обычно используется с глаголом present perfect и используется перед смысловым глаголом, между вспомогательным и смысловым глаголом. Вот как здесь I have already seen. Have already seen. Вклинивается между ними. And the second conversation. Shall I buy a newspaper? No, I've already bought one. Купить газету? Нет, я уже купил. Have already bought. The word just means только что, recently. And the example, would you like a coffee? No, thanks. I've just had one. Хочешь кофе? Нет, спасибо, я уже выпил кофе. Have just had. My sister's just started a new job. Моя сестра только что начала новую работу. Has just started. Тоже just используется между вспомогательным и смысловым глаголом. And the word yet. So, have you finished your homework yet? Ты уже закончил домашнюю работу? No, not yet. I haven't finished yet. Нет, не закончил. Yet is used in questions and negative sentences and instead of already. То есть имеет такое же значение, как уже, но используется в вопросительных или отрицательных предложениях, в вопросах или в отрицательных предложениях. И обычно используется в конце, ставится в конце предложения, вот как здесь. Okay, and if we move to the next slide, we can see the grammar exercise, where the task is to write sentences or questions with already, just, or yet. Example. So we have he arrive И нам нужно глагол arrive использовать в форме present perfect. Has arrived. И использовать еще вот это слово already. Получается, he has already arrived. He's already arrived. So sentence number 1. Camila, please.
I
Camila.
have так. I
У нас
have
глагол...
just do.
Нет, у нас глагол have. Present perfect глагола have как будет звучать? Это не вспомогательный глагол, это смысловой глагол.
Had.
Had.
I had just breakfast.
Так, just используется между смысловым и вспомогательным глаголом. I have just
had
breakfast. Yes, I have just had breakfast. Okay, sentence number 2. Let's listen to Muhammad Ali.
You finish. No. You...
Используйте present perfect. У нас глагол finish. Present perfect глагола finish как звучит?
Have you finished your homework yet?
Good, good. Okay, Arsenij, please.
The film already started.
Кроме started, должен быть еще глагол has. The
film has already started.
Good. Okay, the next let's listen to Kemal. Kemal.
Number 5.
Number 4.
4. I not.
Вот у нас глагол meet. Meet. Мы должны его использовать в present perfect, причем в отрицательной форме. Have met. Haven't met. Что получается? I
haven't met his girlfriend
yet.
Yet.
I haven't met his girlfriend yet. This is a negative sentence. Это отрицательное предложение, поэтому здесь используется yet в конце. Я еще не встречал его девушку. I haven't met his girlfriend yet. Okay. So the next, please, Yer Sultan. Number 5.
They just get married.
Just используется после вспомогательного перед смысловым глаголом. У нас смысловой глагол get.
They
have
just got married.
They have
Yes.
just married.
Третья форма got. They have just got married. They have just
married.
got married. Okay, Madhyar, please.
You're too late. He has already gone home.
Good, yes, good. So, Camila, 7.
Have you
Третья форма.
yet speak to him?
Третья форма глагола speak, spoken. Have you
had... Нет, стойте. Have you had yet spoke to him?
Так, смотрите-ка, у нас слово yet в конце предложения, да, всегда. Have вы уже использовали, в начале поставили. И глагол в форме в третьем. Yes, have you spoken to him yet? Have you spoken to him yet? Okay, and the last one, Muhammad Ali, number 8. Number 8.
Number 8. I not have read this new book
Yet. Yeah? So, отрицание строится, частица not добавляется к вспомогательному глаголу have. I haven't read
his book yet.
Good. Okay, so be careful with the use of these words. And we are going to listen to some recordings of some strange sounds, and the task is to understand what has happened. Что же здесь происходит? Вы мне скажете, слышно будет или нет.
4.6.
Слышно?
Да.
Oh,
2.
What was number 1? What kind of sound was it? Что там за звук был? Слушаем еще раз.
Something broke.
Ага. She has broken the glass, yes? She has broken the glass. Она разбила стакан, например. She has broken something. Так, еще раз.
4.6. 1.
oh,
2.
What is number 2?
They have just gotten married.
Yes.
3. Say cheese.
What is it?
Takes photo.
He
First,
has taken
He has
photo.
taken photo.
yes, he has taken the photo. He has just taken the photo. Okay. Где?
4.
What has just happened?
He has seen snake.
Yes, she has seen a snake. She has just seen a snake. Okay.
5.
I'll always love you, Amanda.
will you, Richard?
Yes, that's a promise.
What has happened?
The films have just
Overt.
Ended or finished. Yes, the film has just finished. Okay.
6.
What has just happened?
Dog has met a cat.
Yes, yes. A dog has just met a cat. Okay. So if we move to the next slide,
4.6.
we can see Max and his room is in a mess. And the question is, what has Max done? What has Max done yet? Что он уже сделал? And what hasn't he done yet? For example, I can say that Max, what has he done? What has he done? Yes. I can say what hasn't he done? Or I can say Max has already woken up. Он уже проснулся. So what else has he done or hasn't done? Let's look. Any ideas?
He has already taken a shower.
Yes. What else? Everyone say one sentence, please. Camila, what can you see in the picture? What has Max done? Yes. What has he done or what hasn't he done yet? Что он сделал или чего?
Take a shower.
Мы сказали уже об этом. He has already taken a shower. What else?
He has turned on his computer.
Yes, okay. What about his bed?
He has the
He has
his bed.
already made his bed.
Okay. What else?
He has already had a breakfast.
Okay, good. What about his dog? Has he gone? Has he walked his dog?
No.
He has drank coffee.
He has drunk coffee. He hasn't walked his dog. Has
And
he done the
turn off his shower?
He hasn't turned off his shower. Okay. What about his room? How does it look like?
Dirty.
So he hasn't tidied. He hasn't tidied the room. Yes. Okay. So this is the way we can describe something using the present perfect. So, and we are going to read some story which is called Problems with Your Teenage Children. Проблемы с детьми-подростками. So before we start reading, the question is, at what age do young people usually leave home in your country? For example, people live with their parents, с родителями, and then they leave their home. Затем они покидают дом. What is their age when people leave home in Kazakhstan? What do you think? For example, in America, teenagers leave their home when they are 16, when they start studying at a college, so they don't live with their parents. And in our country?
18, 20, or more.
Or more, yes. Sometimes young people stay with their parents for a very long time. Yes. And what question number 2? What do you think is the right age for a young person to leave home?
19.
Why? Why do you think it's the right age for young people to leave home?
Because I like it when you start to study at university. First year, second year, you have как это привыкать?
You get used.
You get used. After you can leave home.
Then you can leave home, and you get used to being independent. Привыкаете быть независимым.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Good. And now we are going to read some information about Serrano family. Here is the woman and her son. And the task, just to understand their problem. So let's listen to Muhammad Ali. Start reading, please.
Listen this text.
Read the text, yes. Read.
Do you have rudely teenage children living in your house? Have you ever secretly wanted to throw them out? A Spanish couple, Mr. and Mrs. Serrano from Zaragoza in Spain, have done exactly that.
То есть, если у вас rude and moody teenage children, грубые и с неустойчивым настроением подростки, secretly, have you ever secretly wanted to throw them out? Хотели ли вы тайно выбросить их из своей квартиры? То есть вот семья Серрано, из Сарагосы в Испании, have done exactly that. Сделала вот именно это. So you can see here two verbs in the present perfect. Have wanted, когда-либо хотеть, and have done, сделать что-то. Сделали что-то. Okay, so the next part of the story, let's listen to Arsenij.
Maria and her husband Mariana lives with their two sons, David, 20, and Mariana, 18. The situation was impossible, said Maria. We were always arguing. Our children were treating our house like a hotel, and they weren't contributing anything. Also, they weren't studying or looking for work. They were complaining all the time and insulting us. They didn't respect us. I love my children, but in the end, it was running our lives.
I see, okay. So you see their sons 20 and 18, два сына Мариано, Дэвид и Мариано. И то, что говорит Мария, situation was impossible. Ситуация была невозможной, невыносимой. We're arguing. Мы постоянно ссорились. And наши дети обращались с домом like a hotel, как будто они живут в гостинице. Weren't contributing anything. Не носили никакого вклада в семейную жизнь. Weren't studying or looking for work. Они не учились и не искали работу. Were complaining. И все время они жаловались. Were insulting us. И обижали, оскорбляли нас. Didn't respect us. Они нас не уважали. Я люблю своих детей, но в конце концов it was ruining our lives. Это разрушало нашу жизнь. So that was the problem. And here we have the past continuous mostly. Здесь глаголы past simple, lived и past continuous. So let's move to the next slide and read the next extract and listen to Kemal. So
Maria and Mariano asked their sons to leave the family home in Zaragoza, in Spain. But the two boys didn't want to go. Then Mr. and
Mrs.
Mrs. Serrano took an
Unusual decision.
decision. They went to court.
Okay. And поэтому Мария и Мариан попросили своих сыновей leave the family home, уйти из их дома в Сарагосе в Испании. Мальчики didn't want to go, не хотели уходить. И тогда мистер и миссис Serrano took an unusual decision, приняли необычное решение. They went to court, они пошли в суд. Okay, what happened then? Let's listen to Yersultan.
Normally, under Spanish law, parents do not have the right to make their children leave home. But in this case, the judge decided that the situation in the Serrano family was intolerable. He gave Mr. and Mrs. Serrano the right to tell their children to go.
Обычно under Spanish law, закон, законодательство. То есть родители по закону не имеют права, право to make their children, заставлять детей уходить из дома. Но в этом, in this case, в этом случае, the judge это тот, который in the court, судья, да, в суде, решил, что ситуация в доме Серрано была intolerable, невыносимой. Вы знаете слово толерантный, то есть терпимый, здесь приставка intolerable, нетерпимый, невыносимый. И он дал мистеру и миссис Serrano the right, право своих детей попросить, чтобы они ушли. Okay, and the last part of the story. So let's listen to Maria.
What did the Serrano's boys do? In fact, they didn't go very far from home. The oldest boy, David, went to live with his girlfriend and has just started work in her father's construction company. The youngest son has rented a flat near the family home. His mother paid the first month's rent only.
Что же случилось с мальчиками? Они не ушли далеко от дома. Старший Дэвид стал жить со своей девушкой, has just started work, и начал работать в construction company, в строительной компании ее отца. А младший арендовал квартиру недалеко от дома, и за первый месяц заплатила его мама. So here we have the verbs in the present perfect. Has started, has just started, только что начал работу, and has rented, снял квартиру, да? Глаголы в present perfect. And this is the end of the story, and the question is, what is the best summary of the text? Какое вот из этих описаний больше всего подходит к тексту? A, B or C? No. What is the best summary of the text?
Number C.
C.
C. Okay, Camila, read C, please.
Mr. and Mrs. Serrano argued with their children a lot. They told their children to leave home.
Yes, yes, you are right. Okay, so this is one of the stories about problems, about family conflicts. And I think in every family it happens sometimes. People argue about household chores, about problems. And so the home task for the next class will be to do some grammar task and to prepare the video task. And in this video you should speak about your household chores. То есть домашнее задание нужно будет сделать грамматику и на видео, окей, и снять видео, где вы расскажете о своих делах, которые вы делаете по дому. First of all, you should, of course, write the story about your household chores, and then you should study it, and then you should shoot the video